Hello. Okay, happy Sunday. I'm going to talk to you about giving up on life. And hear me out before you make any judgments. I'm going to share with you some of my experiences and how I learned real magic, which I've talked about in other videos. Now, I know when you hear giving up, it sounds really scary and stupid and wrong and against everything you've ever heard from your parents, your teachers, your coaches, your spiritual gurus, from everyone. But what if I was to display to you that it is the key to unlocking your dreams and your full potential? Okay, so what I mean by that, I remember, when I first started getting my ass kicked in San Diego, I was like, this is my hometown. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to take on everyone, the system, the feds, the blah, 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 because I'm right. And this is my town. And you're right. I was right. Okay, but I could have stayed in that battle and continued to get, shot with laser weapons in my eyes, live on air and live on video. I could have, continued that struggle because I'm right and it's the right thing to do. Again, it's my home, my town, my blah, 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 right? Or I could give up, let it go, and move on to greener pastures. Now, nobody can deny that these last several years, decade, have been difficult, of course, but not without choice, kind of. I've had opportunities to take the easy route or to take things that just weren't meant for me. So I had those opportunities. I turned down half ownership in a bed and breakfast in Florida. I turned down marrying rich people. I turned down, food and lodging and, jobs and, all sorts of things that I had to give up on. Why? Because I had to give up on my ideas. And life is really a series of giving up your beliefs, giving up things that aren't serving you, having the strength to walk away, to give up on things that are detrimental to you, that aren't good for you. Is it a relationship? Is it a job? Is it a legal battle? Is it, whatever it is, a living arrangement, a belief system is the worst. Okay. But, oh my God, I have had to give up every belief system I have ever had to see what I see now, which is really indescribable in words. It's a path that you have to walk and that you have to choose to walk. So despite the ways out and say, blah, 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 that I had to give up on, and these ideas and being right and, oh my God, I'm being mistreated. Well, yeah, that's all true. But I even had to give up on some of my delusional dreams, right? As far as how things are going to work. Oh, well, I'm going to get this job, and then I'm going to move to this place, and then I'm going to do this, and then I even had to give up on, dude, look at this. Okay, all these times I've moved, and I'm talking since Branson, I've moved my seeds, my herbs, my kitchen equipment, like all of these things, and thinking, each time, well, hey, I'm just going to reset up and do things the way I used to, get back in radio, do all this, and make my medicine and blah, blah, blah. Well, it wasn't until I gave up on that where I was finally given the opportunity to do that, or anything else I wanted to do, or anything I would have learned in the process by giving up what I expected or what I thought. Yeah, you got to give up your thoughts even too, right? Because your thoughts can control your mind. Yeah, it's not just out there controlling you. We do it too. So, giving up. Have you ever given up on something just to find out that there are greener pastures? Or are you staying in these situations, whatever they are, jobs, relationships, communities, whatever, expecting everything and everyone else to change? That doesn't feel good. I tried it. Oh, yeah. I tried so hard to do everything the way society told me to do it and do it perfectly. I had to get my ass kicked to find the way is in giving up all of that, giving up your need to control anything or anyone. I was in a conversation earlier, a text conversation. He's like, well, there's a difference between influencing others or manipulating it. No, there's not. There is no difference. So if you are still holding on to whatever and afraid to give anything up, you are still in that power control trap fed to you by society. Okay? Give up what is not serving you. Okay? Yeah, it'll hurt. Yeah, it'll be hard. Yeah, you might not even know where you're going to rest your head for a day, a week, 3 years. Yeah, it could happen. Hopefully it doesn't have to, but, sometimes, like in my case, it did, because I didn't want to give anything up. I didn't want to give up people who didn't love me. I didn't want to give up places that weren't serving me anymore. Why? Because I was too afraid to step forward. Why? Because I couldn't give up my beliefs that everything had to be done a certain way. This is what happens when you give it up. You get everything that you ever felt and saw and believed in your heart since you were this big. I shit you not. Ask anyone who's ever known me, including my mother, from frickin' 30 years. Or anyone that knew me in my brain infection and when I had to leave Florida and get rid of my RV and just take the chance. And yeah, everyone knows this is exactly what I needed and wanted. But it was more than that. It was a knowing, because it was something I had seen that I was looking for. But I had to change the ways I was looking for it by giving up my beliefs, giving up my fears, giving up my dreams, or what I thought. Because my dreams, I don't mean the dreams in my head. I mean dreams as far as what I thought would happen based on the process I thought that life was supposed to work, because, well, I believed everybody else, people who feed you these ideas with certain agendas. Now, are these ideas working? Not so much. Never worked for me, no matter how hard I tried. It was when I gave up trying, when I gave up my ideas of what was supposed to happen. When it was, well, I don't frickin' care anymore. I gave up on life as I knew it. Not only have I physically healed and grown spiritually, emotionally, in so many ways, and more yet to come, and things that I won't even speak of at this time, Try it on for size. Just try giving something up. One little thing. See what happens. And let me know. Okay, bye. Have fun giving up.